You are listening to Mondays in the Mix, bringing you the best and the hottest club mixes and remixes of the week with your host, Will Jackson.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the factory. We're coming live here from Germany, Kaiserslautern, Germany. We hope everyone's start of the week started nicely. It's been a hectic week for myself, but we are here together. Thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Will Jackson, and again, you're coming live here from the factory. We're going to get right into the news of the past week. And of course, I don't know how to really start this show because it's rather sad. But of course, we have to get into it. One of the greatest performers of all time goes by the name of Miss Tina Turner, known as the Queen of Rock and Roll. No other woman has done what she has done in the music business, nor the woman before her and nor the woman after her. She passed away on the 24th, which was last week. Very, very sad news, but she left behind a clear legacy of not only music, but her strength, her intelligence, her essence of a woman. And it says that she passed away at the age of 83, which is, I guess, you could say that she lived a very long life. Of course, it was tumultuous for the most part in the beginning when she was living in the States, but of course, she denounced her American citizenship and moved to Zurich, or actually moved to Switzerland. Remarried. Erwin Bach is her husband. But once she moved to Switzerland, of course, she started a new life, a new lease on life, or some would say. But it says that the singer Tina Turner rose to prominence after performing with her husband, Ike Turner. Of course, everyone knows this. In the 60s, before overcoming his violent, abusive behavior to go on to become a chart-topping solo artist. Of course, Turner earned fans all over the world for her riveting live performance and was best known for songs such as Private Dancer, The Best, What's Love Got to Do With It, and of course, Proud Mary, the last song she performed with her ex-husband, Ike Turner. The sad part of this is that she was battling illness, more or less intestinal cancer. She was diagnosed with that back in 2016. And received a kidney transplant from her husband, again, Erwin Bach. And if that does not show you the amount of love that a person has for another person. But of course, that she suffered a stroke, which resulted to her kidneys failing. But of course, like I said, she's been reported, or she did a few interviews. I think it was like maybe a couple of years ago, and she was talking about everything that has happened in her life, and the reason that she left America and moved to Europe and started a new life where everything turned out a hell of a lot better for her. But unfortunately, because of her high blood pressure, and this is what she was reporting on, she said she's always had high blood pressure. And I find that very heartbreaking, because pretty much the high blood pressure was resulting from the tumultuous relationship she had with her ex-husband, Ike Turner, which encased the reason why she left America and moved to Europe. But one of the best things about Tina Turner, as I can say, is, like I said, she is known as the queen of rock and roll. Of course, her career with Ike Turner started out with Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm back in the 1957s. She went by the name of Little Ann. And of course, Ike Turner and Tina Turner became one of the most formidable live acts in history, and this is where she's crowned the queen of rock and roll. And as she leaves behind a great legacy of music, goes by the name of I think it was one of the tracks that I liked a lot. It's Gonna Work Out Fine, Deep River, Mountain High, and of course Proud Mary. And actually my favorite is Nutbush City. Nutbush City Limits. Now that's a tongue twister. Nutbush City Limits. And of course, because of their relationship, the band ended in 1976. The greatest thing about Tina Turner is that she previously held the Guinness World Record for the largest paying audience for a solo performer. Tina was the first artist in the UK to have a top 40 hit in 7 consecutive decades. She has a total of 35 UK top 40 hits. She sold over 100 million records worldwide, including certified RIAA album sales of 10 million. She won a total of 12 Grammys, I believe. Yeah, 12 Grammy Awards. And these awards included 8 consecutive Grammy Awards. She shared the record with Pat Benatar for most awards given for Best Female Rock Vocal Performances. 3 of her recordings, River Deep, Mountain High, Proud Mary, and What's Love Got to Do With It, are in the Grammy Hall of Fame. We're going to stop the music right here. Have a moment of silence in the remembrance of Miss Tina Turner. Rest in peace. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go into other news. We have in the rap category, Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap. It's one of the hip-hop artists who has been sentenced to 6 years. The judge has sentenced him in a federal drug trafficking case. He learned his fate Wednesday, which was last week, previously pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute at least 500 grams of cocaine, which he was arrested for in October back in 2021. See, what happened was the judge had sentenced him to 5 years of post-release supervision, according to the reps at the U.S. Attorney of New York. Fetty ended up getting 1 year more than he was hoping to get. As it was first reported, he petitioned the court for a 5-year sentence, which is a mandatory maximum of sentencing. But the U.S. Attorney for that district, Breon Peace, asked the judge to give him somewhere between 7 and 9 years, claiming Fetty Wap participated in a huge drug trafficking organization that flooded Long Island, New York with cocaine. Ultimately, the judge landed right in the middle. And of course, I don't know, it's sad to say that Fetty was arrested on his way to Rolling Loud, New York back in 2021, which is sad. He says, with the feds accusing him and several others of using UPS trucks to smuggle cocaine. I'm surprised he's getting just 6 years and not getting 20 for using federal property to smuggle cocaine. It says the Fed says their investigation turned up 16 kilos of coke. And of course, the news came about of last week on the 24th of May. But on a good note, I mean, I'm not laughing at Fetty Wap, but I mean, you know, you're making millions from your music. You overspend. You try to, you know, keep up with your living lifestyle of lavish materialism. And once the money dries up, this is what usually happens with a lot of hip hop artists. They end up going back to the streets, as they say, to re-up. So I don't know. Sad news for Fetty Wap, but I wish him luck. Maybe I don't know, maybe this jail sentence might do some help and reform him, rehabilitate his thinking. He comes out a better person. Moving on to brighter news. Future, the artist. Future. And this is one of my favorite hip hop artists. It says that Future launches an Atlanta-based STEAM lab with his foundation called Free Wishes. And of course, STEAM, STEAM, is an acronym. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. And of course, This is like an interactive classes for mentorship, opportunities for students. Let's give it a pause for Future. Let's see, I like that. I love that type of news. Because he's giving back to the community. He's giving back to the young adults of the future. Boom. Future. Again, one of my favorite hip hop artists. Wonderful, wonderful news. And it's good that he's doing that. Because it's very few that actually does. Okay, we're going to go into one of my favorite time of the week.
It's time for the week's hottest dance tracks.
We got some of the hottest tracks, of course. Been sampling some music over the past weekend. We got some hot tracks. Of course, we got Kodak Black. Got some tracks from Moneybagg Yo and a few others. We're going to start it off with Kodak Black. Name of this track is called Down With You. Completely different from some of his previous music, but I love it.
I've been feeling like you's a blessing to me, baby. And what God has blessed, no man could ever take it. See, I done jumped through all kind of hoops to make you love me. And ain't nothing gonna come for you except the money. I just wanna be down with you, babe. I just wanna be down with you, babe. I just wanna be down with you. Yeah, I love you a little bit, but I don't think you got me soft. If the bill lied, tell me once I'ma cut out. I was trapping out the stove, can't forgo the back wall. A few years later, I ran it up, then I bought cross. The walk got me nodding off. I told Zeus to keep the beat running. I was 14 trying to get hell real to pop a peak button. Blackway gave my first beat, I was a very man with a buttercup. My nigga took it 10 to the chin like a upcut. In the club, I don't drink no lit, pour flip for codeine in the double cup. Told her mama, I just wanna be down with you, baby. I don't even wanna fuck. I was posting on the bayou early morning like my mind gone to them pussy niggas who be talking shit, like same side, slide on. To me, baby. And what God has blessed, no man could ever take it. See, I done jumped through all kind of hoops to make you love me. And ain't nothing gonna come for you except the money. I just wanna be down with you, babe. I just wanna be down with you, babe. I just wanna be down with you. Wanna be down with you, babe. Got all the money in the world, but I miss your touch. I wanna be down with you, baby. I could buy anything I want, but what I need is love. I got $40 million, but that ain't enough. If the shit don't hit, I'm back in the slum. I be fine by myself, but I wanna be one. I've been thinking about death ever since the young buck. I like guns and roses, go with my status. I was the first to bring Royces in my project. I ain't even gotta blow the money, the bitch still gon' let me fuck her. I'm loving and I'm thugging, can't have one without the other. I wanna be down with you. That's how I ride, I wanna ride for you. I'm breaking hearts on Valentine's Day. Pop out with my new bitch, paint the rave, white mayonnaise, put off in the cool whip. And how I beat the pot with a butter knife. I might need a new wrist instead of knock the off, top right off, I'm running through the list. I'm in Orlando, treat the B&B like a bando, ain't a bitch. I tell my weeds, I ain't with that friendly shit. Lame niggas make me sick, fuck niggas make me sick. That bitch made me vomit, can't put my mouth on it. My record label finna bring me back. I'm paper, I'm in the house on the blessing to me, baby.
I gotta say, out of 21 tracks from his new release, this is one of my favorites. I love the directions that Kodak Black is going in.
And ain't nothing gonna come for you.
It's kind of melancholy.
I just wanna be down with you, babe.
Definitely a track that you would listen to driving at nighttime.
I just wanna be down with you. Smoking on dirt, my Gert and Steve.
Got another one. This one is called Dirt McGirt.
Smoking on dirt, my Gert. Sipping on syrup, the perk. See, I'm on the lows and highs. I don't pill my nose, I'm lame. I steal my Q's and P's. I just be getting my B's. I'm banging those B's and C's. The crackers done gave me the keys. I got a few mil on please. My nigga, he killed with ease. You run up, you gon' get blessed. I'm moving on slow and fast. I mean, I'm on downs and ups. Your nigga, I'm sour as fuck. I don't know what's in my cup. I just keep feeling myself. I just be feeling myself. I just been feeling myself.
Yeah, and I love all my shiners to death. Oh, forever, all fatties and next. It's the water boy out and exec. Get aluminum pen out the chef. It's essential when cooking this meth. When no message, shit fuck with my breath. Let me put all my demons to rest. He was dry hating, had to get wet. Do the same if you wanna get drenched. I'm so quick with this fin like a fish. I'm so quick with this fin off my hip. Pop attention, ain't fucking me quick. Break her heart that she love me again. And you love me, bitch, carry these bricks. I ain't tricking my junkie a kiss. Help me bring some more customers in.
Serving niggas exotic and rocks. Got me losing the count of these bodies. Big bro, give me a piece of the meth. I hear voices, I'm talking to death. Run up on me, I'm leaving them stretch. I done made it out breaking the sweat. Lil D, Fetty, Quant, Jeezy, Will, who I'm smoking on next. Me and Taz really Kobe and Shaq. At LeBron, feet throwing in yak. I sent the text, then he turned around. Then I left that blow on his back. I prefer my hoes pretty and black. Baking soda don't stick to the crack. Try to run, get shot in the hip. Gun jam and get beat with the clip. I'm in this grass, waiting outside, but I posted like I'm on a trip. I served fentanyl in a Doritos bag. Police thought I gave him chips. I been texting a junkie like he my friend. Sell me a bottle of scripts. Guns and drug free polo pool, but crackers ain't catching his whip. Yeah, I put the Benz in cruise. Yeah, nigga, you snooze, you lose. That nigga ain't see green my shit, so I put his ass under my shoe. Got my ops playing solid, but difference is they die. I don't care what they choose. Cut it, bend it, kill that boy. We really putting shit on the news. On God.
I ain't feeling, little buddy, I'm sorry. Ain't got these five, we ain't got nothing in common. Moving in silence, sliding, Kanye shiners, vultures, gremlins, goblins. Please don't bother me how I'm vibing. It's a feeling that's hard to describe it. Mix the six with the rocks, you popping, doing no back and forth, hooping and hollering. Put some down to pay homage to dollar. It was logo, I treated colossal. I accomplished the mission impossible. Understanding most artists imposters. Well, I guess GC just ain't no artist. Guarded snakes that lay down in my garden. Let me fed them when they was just starving. They was thirsty, I bought them some water.
Put the syrup on the black, so I don't burn like that. Air up, I caught pop. Air hat, I catch splat. Drop top, made back. Me and Solo go way back. My scrap got dum-dum bullets. Big blue tips got mushrooms in it. I put a kid in the coop. I'm sticking, I'm feeling you feeling me too. I looked the bitch in the room when I walked in. I caught her still in the boot. Jigga man, ooh, I learned on the curb. Can't get it in school. Put it in.
Name of this track is called Dirt McGirt.
Try how jumping, I make 100 more at the corner store. Don't even touch him, bring her right to me. I'm finna cut his throat. I just been doing my thug. Tatted up, my full of the slugs. I ain't worried about getting no love. True story, I'm missing my drugs. I'm a junkie, I tried everything. All the money just buying anything. The murder just gave me an E. The murder been boosting my knee. I go Zool on Riata with G. I put boot up and all.
Like I said, these two tracks are a little bit different than some of his recent releases, but very melancholy. I like them. We got a new one by Moneybag Yo. Name of this track is called Ocean Spray.
If they try me in here, I'ma shoot. Go around and forget I'm an artist. In the Sprite, I'ma pour up a deuce. 28 for a pain, what they charge me. Taxi. Can't leave the streets cause I'm deep in. Supposed to be safe and I keep spending. I told my she can't be friendly. She called me dad in my deep end. When she wanted, she demanded. She a little savage like Randy. Neck full of water, Titanic. Sinking. Fly, then you I just landed. Go. Everything purple, I do it for Nooski. They were my hitter, my dog, my Scooby. I ate a Waikisha, the bottle of gooey. I done got high to the point I look stupid. Driving a Rari today, I feel coopy. You with a street, stop acting bougie. You say you love me, then make sure I'm good. You say you riding, and that's overstood. I left some real in the hood. I bring them all with me if I could. Don't see them with me no more than they blew it. Won't with nobody more than I should. It's a new piece. Yesterday's ice, not today's ice. Look, one show costs a 2-piece. Yesterday's price, not today's price. Big bag, hey. I'm juiced up, I'm juiced up. Ocean spray, ocean spray. I'm poured up, I'm poured. Let's drink some more today, some more to lean. I'm high now, might float away if I was outside now. Outside now. I'm vibed out, new Cartiers hide my eyes now. Some lemons gon' pull up and wet you up. What's that? Ocean spray, ocean spray. Don't give a f where you catch him at anyway. He gotta go today, go today. Let's ride now, let's load up and go slide now, and slide now. Can't hide now when they walk down, bustin' that thigh now. Do you know how I feel to come from nothing? Starving your stomach and back is touching. Them ain't me, that's another subject. You love me cause they know I'm thugging, that's for sure. Told me she cry every night by me, I barely tell her thank you, I don't appreciate it. I just want burn your head, yeah, cremation, baby, I don't want your relation. I want then I don't want it, stop then I'm back on it every day, I'm fighting temptation. Kept it 100, stay humble, then hustled, then turned into a global sensation. Big speaker, I'm smoking backwoods, counting up back in, so far I counted up 120. Switches and Draco, Glock 10, FN, I want all smoke, 420, go ahead, try. I'm juiced up, ocean spray, ocean spray.
Again, this is a new one by Moneybag Yo. Name of this track is called Ocean Spray.
Some lemons gon' pull up and wet you up. What's that? Ocean spray, ocean spray. Don't give a
We're gonna hop over on the other side. We got a couple of hot club tracks. This is Dua Lipa. Dance the Night Away.
You can see my heartbeat tonight. I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of pace. Lately, I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me, I ain't missing no steps. Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of pace. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe, don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Even when the tears are flowing, like diamonds on my face.
Dua Lipa.
Keep the party going at one hit out of pace.
Dua Lipa.
When the tears are flowing, like diamonds on my face.
Dance the Night Away.
Watch me dance.
I hope I'm not butchering her name,
My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face.
but it's actually Dua Lipa.
Dance the night away. I'll still keep
We got one more track for the day.
the pace. When my heart breaks.
Goes by the name of Made by Pete, featuring Zoe Capri.
Don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Dance tonight.
Name of this track is called Horizon. I love it.
you shine like the sun. But it is dark when I'm gone. Watch yourself unfold. So what is it without me? No, you won't forsake me. Take me to a place where I was home for once. Your only love.
Again, this track is by Made by Pete, featuring Zoe Capri. The name of this track is called Horizon. Of course, all of the tracks tonight is compiled here at the factory. I guess I gotta say it's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful summer. There's some hot tracks in store. Thank you once again for joining us here at the Mondays in the Mix. I'm your host, Will Jackson. We look forward to being with you again next week, same time. We wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful, and productive week. Be safe and always keep it locked. The only station that matters.